Welcome everybody, we're going to be playing more Death Stranding. Let's jump into this baby. See if we can't deliver a package. A VIP, very important package. Oh, do I not have any? I don't have any repair spray, although I think I have it on this thing. Let's try and take some of that. Yeah, baby. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, we reached the cargo limit. If we carry it by hand, does that count? All I need is to take out the container repair spray. Yeah, there we go. Wait, so where did he put it if he's unable to carry any more things? He put it on the tool rack. Oh, we probably weren't able to put it on our back, I guess? Look, now we have two things on our back. We have the bola gun and Mama. Oh, I didn't realize we could put something behind her. Oh. Well, that would have been useful to know. I guess I did technically know that because we've done that once before. Uh-oh. Time to use our Carol Cutter. We are 600 meters away.
Forget about your cord cutters.
Alright, let's see if we can use the cord cutter. So how would I know whether or not it detects me? Got him! Good. We got an achievement for that too. Love it. That's a really useful feature, because now we don't need any equipment, hypothetically, to get through a BT field. As long as we can be ultra stealthy. We haven't had that ability with the BTs yet. We had it with the mules. Like, hypothetically, you could sneak past the mules and grab them with the strand. But we weren't able to do that with the BT.
Anyway. Hey, Sam. Do you remember your own birth? I remember being inside the womb. I wasn't alone. I could hear my mother's heartbeat. Hers and Loch Ness. We were conjoined twins. One and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful. We were still one. We knew each other's thoughts without saying a word. My joy was her joy. Her pain was my pain. I know this is too great for us to overcome. Some may call it the kind of telepathy. Divided in body, joined in spirit. We had each just for us. When we shared our own private chiral network, you might say. With Cupids, we can build one that will let everyone share what Lochna and I have. I saw it all laid out before me after I signed up for Bridges. A network that could unite everyone, no matter how scattered or different. That would make us whole. It wouldn't be about bringing people into line. It would be about bringing them into the fold, where they would share alike. I knew it could change the world. Donnelly's help, we finalized the Cupid design. But after the attack and the birth, everything changed. For the first time in my life, Lochna wasn't there. But I'm not alone anymore. I can feel her again. She's close. Thank you, Sam. I feel whole again. You miss it. Me and you. Sorry, Lochner.
Oh, our power skeleton thing is ruined? Since when? Alright, now I think we can go all the way down here. There you go. Man, this was a tough journey, but we're getting there in the end. Jeez, I guarantee one of these has a memory chip on it, but how should I know which one?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I wonder what that pinwheel thing is. I wonder if we'll get one of those.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
There we go. Definitely not an S rank on this one.
Going in. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again. I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say anymore. Look, man. You need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole, okay? Just like you make me.
I wonder then if it was our doing that it was 63%, or if that was supposed to be, if that was supposed to happen. I think it was our doing, because we clearly got hit a couple times. Lochna encouraging. The machine. Mama loving. Mama connected. Aha! Got that star. And the second star. Joining the UCA.
All that she went through, I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Malingen. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess that's the guy who's like the actual distribution head. Oh, we got some new stuff. Stabilizer, what is that?
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Malingen. Lochna.
Well done, Sam. Thanks to you, Edgenut City is finally within reach. And you, Lochna. Your work will help ensure that the Chiron network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but The languages, the names and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify. Everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise. It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
I love that he was still connected to the cargo carrier.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Oh, we got a new toy. It's the chiral beast, or whatever it's called. That's a pretty cool one. That reminds me of like a Bloodborne villain. The thing about Bloodborne's villains or monsters or whatever is that they're all really cool designs, but they're all black on black. So then when you try to take a screenshot for the thumbnail, you can't tell what's going on unless it's in motion. Like in a still image, it's very hard, especially because there's so much motion blur in both of these games. It's very hard to see what is actually happening in the picture. All right, let's see what the deal is with this. I hope it's small. Stabilizer.
Stabilizers. They help you stay upright if you stumble. When you attempt to regain your balance, they automatically engage their attitude control system to provide assistance. And if that isn't enough to stop you falling over, they'll reduce the impact for you and your cargo.
That sounds pretty good. A backpack attachment that deploys posture-controlling vernier thrusters when the user centers their balance, in order to make it easier to regain equilibrium. Select customized backpack to attach the unit. Oh! What the hell? How am I supposed to put this on here, huh? Unless maybe I can put them on top of the stabilizer? Otherwise, it would have to just be the stabilizer. There's literally no room for anything else. Yeah, I can't put this, like, above the stabilizer. So it would just be if I'm having a problem staying upright. Which I'm not. And let's put this other stuff on here. Uh-oh. Good. And there's nothing else we can put there. And we don't have any other talismans. Alright. Gary didn't get the notification? Oh, bummer. You should check the Twitter for notifications, though. That's where the, that's where it's more consistently posted. But welcome in Gaming Hour. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Gaming Hour joining the show. Yeah, Twitch decides when it wants to send out notifications based on an algorithm. It won't send it for every stream that happens. Twitter, I post a notification manually every single time I go live and every time I stop going live. Ooh, look at the blue frames. I like that. So let's switch back to black. And then for these, I want to put the blue frames. Yeah, look at that. Let's make the navy blue. Cool. Oh, what happened to BB? Somebody stole him? Uh-oh.
Lou? Lou? Looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry. I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue. You may recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
That's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning?
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? Lou will forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again. And this is why I hate these things. I was already filthy from my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
Take a shower? What am I supposed to go in there with him? Hey, Guillermo. We can't look over there. Welcome Ragnall to the stream. Let's get an exclamation mark hype for Ragnall joining the show. How are you doing tonight, Ragnall Gaming? Let's examine our BB.
Oh. Oh.
I wonder if we can see Sam when he looks at it.
Tired, huh? Tired, huh? You asleep? You okay? Tired, huh? Oh. Adorable. Oh.
Can't do anything with the cufflinks. I assume I'm not going to be allowed to wear the cord cutting ones because I won't even have a BB to see the monsters with. Am I supposed to do that though? Let's see what happens if we use the sink. You can see Guillermo in there. I love that Guillermo is like looking towards the camera as well. I keep doing the same one by accident. Did I do this one? Might be a random chance. Aaron saying his wrist is red. You think he'd be able to take off the cuff? Yeah, they don't seem to like to do that. It is pretty red. I love that he shields himself when you point it down there. Can we get the secret cutscene? No. So we can't examine the BB anymore over there. Do we have new weapons? That's the 2 assault rifles, the bola gun, BT gun, and the handgun. No. Alright. We do have some new stuff here. The terrorist view of Bridges. Die Hardman, 3 years ago. Bridges HQ. The first expedition set off without any problems. Both the advance party and the rear guard are en route to the west coast as we speak. They haven't reported any trouble with terrorists and the like yet, but the further out they get, the greater the danger. There's a hell of a lot of separatists out there who want nothing to do with the UCA. Some more extreme than others, perhaps, but there's no denying where they stand. Seems like just yesterday it was only ideological differences, strongly held opinions at worst. But then Corallium started messing with people's heads, turning extremists into demons, mules into gestalt, and debate into violence. And now we're headed west into their territory, invaders coming for their freedom. And they're waiting for us, minds made up and guns in hand. Amelie and the others aren't looking for a fight. She's going to try to talk sense into people, convince them to join us. If all the cities sign on, our nation could rise again. No one wants to take anything from these people, only give them back what was lost. Only they could understand that. Hartman, BTs and Void Outs, 3 years ago, Bridges HQ. The following conclusions are largely derived from a handful of witnesses' accounts. Though I would advise anyone to take them with a grain of salt, I still believe they're worth sharing. BTs pursue their prey through a multi-step process. First, they begin searching for a target. The handprints left behind are evidence of this behavior. Upon detection, one or more BTs will attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, a void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, but only once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. We think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. It goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world, and we have much to learn about them still. One thing is for certain, however, we must come to understand them, else we may never overcome the existential threat they pose. Lockney and Malingin. Lockney, 3 years ago. Bridges HQ. You know what we used to dream about? Seeing what's beyond those clouds up there. We spent our whole lives beneath the Corallium sky. It's all we've ever known. But we've also known the world out there used to be so much bigger. Our parents told us. They were researchers who worked for NASA, though these days most people wouldn't know what that was. It went up in smoke around the same time America did, and all our parents' work went with it. But we still have our dreams, the one thing our parents gave us that can never be taken away. Malingin and I were named after a pair of craters left by meteors which struck the Earth 450 million years ago. Those craters are proof that this planet is part of something bigger, that we exist within a vast interconnected universe. Our names serve as a reminder of this fundamental truth. Symbols of our parents' hope that our isolation is only temporary. That's why we joined Bridges too, to bring the people of this country together again, and to one day reunite this planet with the greater universe that surrounds it. But doctor, bigger bags, more blood. Have you been using that high-capacity blood bag I made for you, Sam? I really do think you'll find it useful. I wish it was possible for me to print them on demand, but it's simply not feasible at the moment. Ordinary materials won't suffice for the construction. It requires corallium. The machinery I use for production is also somewhat unique and unwieldy, so replicating the process elsewhere isn't an option. I'll keep looking into it, of course, but in the meantime, you'll just have to fabricate them here. Sorry, Sam. Do be sure to stop by and pick up some if you have the chance, though. They might just save your life. I love thinking that it might be like, this guy is just lonely. He just wants us to come by. Avoiding autotoxemia. How's it going, Sam? You still taking care of your BB? I'm sure you are. Not like some porters I could mention. Some guys practically shake their pods till the BBs start crying. Some of them even ditch them when the crying becomes too much. Of course, a quiet BB isn't necessarily a good thing. Could mean the kid's suffering from autotoxemia. Man, the thought alone stresses me out. It happened to me once, you see. I was out in BT territory. I couldn't make it back to a private room in time. I could tell my BB needed a time in an incubator, but I was too late. Autotoxemia is a terrible thing, Sam. He was just floating there in his pod. Wouldn't react no matter what I did. BBs can't detect BTs in that state either, obviously, so even the most stone-cold porter would be sweating bullets. Truth be told, though, I was more worried about my BB than I was about myself. Screw the PR BS. They're not just equipment. I don't go saying that to just anyone, but I know you feel the same. If you ask me, a BB's no different from any other baby. Treat them with love and affection and then they'll react to you, same way they'd react to a parent. Sorry, I know I'm getting emotional, but can you do me a favor? Try to make sure your BB never suffers from autotoxemia, okay? And if they do, take care of them and do whatever you can to make them feel better. Langdon. I went to the beach. Sam, until you showed up with that blood, I was as good as dead. I remember lying on a gurney, a buddy calling my name. I heard him, even though I must have been unconscious, and I was looking down at myself. Nobody seemed to notice me. And then there was this light that came down from the ceiling. It was bright, so bright. I had to close my eyes, and I could feel it pulling me in. As I floated up towards it, I heard waves breaking on the shore, and when I opened them, I was by the sea, alone. I couldn't tell you how long I was there for. It felt like it was years, but it also felt like I had only just arrived. Then I heard a voice, so I chased after it. Chased it beneath the waves. All of a sudden, something got my leg and it's pulling hard. The next thing I know, I'm awake, and my buddy's yelling, "He's alive! He's alive!" I've been to the beach and back. What would have happened if I stayed? The novelist's son. America just ties people down. Sam, I'd like to tell you about my father. Before the Death Stranding, he was a famous writer, and he was always on the move. I'm not just talking about America either. He went all over the world. He didn't like staying in one place for long. As soon as he got bored, he'd pick up his canteen, made from a gourd, of course, and started wandering again. When I was a kid, he'd tell me all sorts of tales about his travels, about the lands that lay beyond the oceans. He even told me about people going to the moon. Kind of ironic I'd end up shut away in a shelter after all that, isn't it? This won't last forever, though. Us humans will find a way to live outside our shelters one day, I'm sure of it. When that day comes, though, the last thing we need is to be tied down to some idea of America. That's why you won't see me joining any UCA. Sorry, Sam, but that's just the way it is. Charles Kahn. Hope terrorists haven't gotten you yet. Thanks, Sam. We're always so stoked to see you drop by. How many times is that now? Can't help wondering if you'll have a run-in with our neighborhood assholes one of these days, though. You know what makes me sick? The more stuff Higgs pulls, the more brand of madness seems to spread. It was just mules at first, but these days average porters are getting caught in his orbit. I don't need to tell you about Fragile Express and all that, right? Clearly the guy's stuff is inspiring others, and what with other groups aping his methods and regurgitating his rhetoric. A united nation of assholes trying to take humanity by the hand and drag it kicking and screaming over a cliff. Ugh. I'm sure you heard this like a zillion times, but you're our only hope, Sam. Don't let that bastard beat you. Harren Hill. Mama, the fallen angel. Mountain Knot City's now a part of the UCA. Lochner explained it all, how it was a big misunderstanding. What a relief. The tar's all gone too, thanks to that bomb. This is gonna sound weird, but you know the Odra deck on Mama's left shoulder? Didn't used to think much of it, but someone told me it was a symbol of Mama's atonement. Even though her child was taken for her, Mama couldn't let it go, so she instead broke her bond with Lochner. Couldn't help but think of herself beyond redemption after that, like a fallen angel forever barred from heaven. And Abizethebo, the one-winged fella who followed Beelzebub down to Egypt once upon a time. Guess Mama was feeling poetic when she redesigned her Odra deck and used it to comfort her dead child. Strange, maybe, though I suppose she was already dead herself. Looks like all that's in the past now, though. The misunderstanding's been resolved, and the sisters are whole again thanks to you, Sam. Mama finally worked up the courage to cut the cord and send her baby to the other side where it belongs. So the two are one, and the fallen angel got a second chance. Just as well, because no one's ever really beyond redemption, I'd like to think. Damn. We should probably save it after all that. I love that Guillermo del Toro is playing a character in this game. I don't know of any other thing where he plays a character, where he acts. I mean, other than his own movies where he has like little cameos. But like he's got a major speaking role in this game. All right, now let's go in the shower with Guillermo del Toro. Speaking of which, here we go.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing a mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
That was really something. Make BB feel better by connecting up nearby facilities with your Cupid to increase chiral density. Interesting. I wonder if we're supposed to take a new shower now, because I don't think that actually cleaned him. And we did get in trouble with the BTs before. Let's just do all our stuff. The routine. You're saying BB doesn't need to be fixed. BB is just fine. Yeah, I think so too. I love BB. Oh, we can move the camera here. I wonder if there's any secrets. Wow, I never knew that. Getting a little too close for comfort. You saw the top of a butt cheek. Maybe that's the secret. For anybody who wants to see the top of Norman Reedus' butt cheek, you can move the camera upwards during the shower scene. Alright, let's get some pee grenades. We didn't actually get any shower grenades from that one. I actually have to pee now. Thinking about... That always happens when you watch somebody pee in a movie or something. It was like they photographed that scene in such a weird way where it's like it looked like something else was about to be going on in there. Maybe a romance. Guillermo / Norman Reedus romance happening. And maybe we will get one of those. Who knows? But for a real quick sec, I am going to go to the bathroom just like Norman Reedus did. So I'll be right back, and we'll be playing more Death Stranding. Don't go anywhere. We got more show coming up. Alright, we're back. I'm just like Norman. He peed, I peed, we all pee. Guys, let's jump back into Death Stranding. Here we go. Now, I wonder, I don't think that we would have another one of these to do, because we did a boss battle, but it wasn't a ghost boss battle. Oh, look, you actually can't redo the Nightmare and Memories part, probably because we don't have our BB. Interesting. Here we go. Oh.
That man tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Amelie's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edge Knot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its still mother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Damn. I'm actually less concerned about the fact that we can't detect BTs, and I'm more concerned that we can't scan the environment. We won't be able to do that. Oh look, these are for the Doctor and Roboticist who we already 5-starred. We 5-starred both of them already. That's pretty funny. So we surpassed what the game thought we could do. We did it before they even asked us to do it. Okay, let's see. We want to probably get... Well, if we're going to the Doctor and the Roboticist, it's going to be kind of hard for us to use a truck. Let's just take our regular old selves. We could probably do both orders. Prototype spring developed using the very latest materials. It's possible that it could be used to improve the performance of the all-terrain skeleton. Samples of prototype medicines intended to contribute to the research and development of the bioprinter. Here we go. Alright, so let's see if we can put all this on our cargo carrier. Do we need a truck? No, we do not. Okay, now attach the suit on back. Let's see what we can put on our back. Ooh, our boots are pretty messed up too. Alright, we could get rid of the ceramics, number one. Put the non-lethal on our back. Put the... Do we have a PCC? Yeah. Climbing anchor. I think we must have used our ladder, or is it on our back right now? I think that's the ladder. Oh, and I'm also wearing an all-terrain, which means I can carry stuff on my legs. Right. So we got the ladder, climbing anchor, repair spray. But do we want to put the armor plates? Probably. And that means that the PCC is back on here. The ladder Good. Now you want to replace what? We gotta check if any of our stuff's messed up. PCC doesn't really matter if it's messed up unless it gets destroyed. Oh, we got new boots? Oh, I'll switch those out. Bola gun's gonna get destroyed. The ladder, well, we could probably keep the ladder. Alright, we want to switch out the bola gun then.
Order assigned.
Fabricate bola gun. And how many grenades do we have? Probably not maximum. We have 10. Oh, I guess we do. Okay. Where's our other bola gun? Put this on the ground, I guess. Good. I guess we could see if there's anything else going to them. Nope. And now we can recycle those materials. Where are they? On back, tool rack. Oh, can we? Oh, there you go, there you go.
Thank you for your continued support.
All right, now we
Thank you for
head
your
out.
contribution. Keep on keeping on. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Oh no. Check on BB and there's no BB.
Name's Sam.
Oh, you know, we forgot to go into the hot spring with Mama. Damn. Should have done that.
Sam, you read me?
Lochna?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
Oh yeah, look, there's no more tar here.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, so I can still use the scanner. Oh, well that's nice. Aha! How did I know that there would be a memory stick down here? And this might be a Lochna one, I guess? So I guess until we get onto the mountain, we can switch. Oh yeah, okay, we won't switch because then it's gonna mess up all our stuff that we have on our body.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until the decontaminating.
Whoa!
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
He actually still has a double jump? Wow, I never knew that. I didn't know you could do that with the all-terrain skeleton.
Well, thanks. You did me a real favor there.
Godzilla. Cool.
Thank you for your contribution.
Gojira. It says, I don't know. Something about the water, so it's probably saying that he came out of the water. It says big. Not really sure. And then the last two ones mean movie. Maybe it means heavy. Not entirely sure. Gojira ga, not sure what that says. Something gaku, something about science maybe? Well, it might say kagaku, like scientist. Something black something. It's hard to read the font. That's all I got. It was in this film that Godzilla, who would later go on to become the iconic figure for monster movie fans the world over, made his debut. The movie went on to spawn a series and countless different versions, and his unlikely star is remembered as an enduring metaphor for the threat posed by nuclear weapons. Legendary directors the world over, not least among them Nicholas Winding Refn and Guillermo del Toro, wonder why they happened to mention those guys, have cited Godzilla as a huge influence. In 2004's Godzilla Final Wars, with its title sequence by Kyle Cooper and its Yoji Shinkawa-designed Atragon, showcased the long pedigree of big-name fans the series had accumulated over the years. Oh wow, I didn't know Kyle Cooper did the titles for that. So Kyle Cooper did the, he famously did the title sequences for a lot of things, but he did the titles for Metal Gear Solid 5 very proudly. Kojima very proudly displayed his name. And I know he also did the titles for Metal Gear Solid 2. And I assume that he's been working on the series since, although I can't confirm that he's done any of the other titles besides those two. Yoji Shinkawa, of course, is the concept designer who does all the Metal Gear Solid games and this game. He's like Kojima's guy for concept design.
Keep on keeping on. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, saying Godzilla! Yeah, gotta get some Godzilla in there. I wish we could look at the cover art a little bit closer, then I'd be able to read what it says. I got a couple of tidbits though. So if I'm running downhill, I can still do the double jump. That one's for the junk dealer. Garrison, you look so odd without BB. I know, you look so slim. Oh, BB.
Beginning locked. Delivering cargo.
Ah, the porter. Excellent. Excellent. Everything appears to be in perfect condition. I do so enjoy your visit, Sam. Even an old man like me can find inspiration in your work.
Good work. New.
Well, alright. I guess that was it. Roboticist, Novelist Son, Distro. Oh, these are for Mountain Knot, which is probably good to do. We could actually stop at Mountain Knot and then go from there. Oh, look, this is time sensitive. Interesting. Delivering cryptobiotes. Freshly gathered cryptobiotes. Be careful not to submerge this cargo. Water will flow into the container through the air vents, causing cryptobiotes to enter a state of suspended animation. So basically we have to make it there in like 3 minutes or less. Damn, I don't think we can actually run that fast. I suppose we'll see. Maybe if we take a speed skeleton? I think you can still wear all the stuff on a speed skeleton. Maybe. What does it say on the bottom? Battery recharge. Oh, still attached to the hips, so we can do it. Okay, so we'll put the other one on our carrier then. Oh wait, we want that on the carrier. How many of these damn things do we have? Alright, this we want to equip. Then we're going to put the all-terrain on the carrier. Put these on the carrier. Okay, this is pretty good. Good, and then we'll just use the speed skeleton to get to where we're going faster. Unless we find a car.
Order assigned.
So we need to do this in like, yeah, really like 3 minutes. This guy is not 5 stars yet. Oops, wait, skip that. I don't want to get him to 5 stars though, like through a bot. I would rather do it in person.
Deploying autonomous delivery bot.
I think that's all we need. I mean, that's for the roboticist, but we don't really care about getting more stars with the roboticist. This one we would like to get, but we can do it later. Well, how big is it? 25 kg? Maybe. We're gonna head back this way anyway if we're going in that direction. Okay, speed skeleton time. Now we still have to carry this whole cargo container, so it might be kind of hard to do.
Restrictions lifted.
Oop! Oh my god. He almost just fell right off the edge. Holy crap. He couldn't really turn that fast. Oh my god. Alright, let's put our stuff in here then. Just put everything from the carrier in the truck. Put the carrier in the truck, I guess. And we'll just take the truck. Alright, heading over this way.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Decontaminating system. All clear. Keep on keeping on. Sam Porter Bridges.
Good. We might have gotten an S rank with that. We didn't get the thing didn't show up. Usually it shows like a reminder of the time once you failed the S rank.
Thanks, Sam. Mountain Knot City wouldn't be on the chiral network if it weren't for you. And now we can finally do our part for the UCA. Sorry you had to go through so much trouble. Just know that we appreciate it. Wow, how did you get this here so fast? I tell you, you never fail to impress.
I love how he didn't even take his eyes from us. He just knows that there was a lot of cargo. Ooh, assault level 3, non-lethal level 3. Bridges needs homo ludens. Homo ludens? That's what we've been saying, homo ludens. Oh man, this is gonna be hard to get 5 stars with.
We were on our own for the longest time. But since joining the UCA, we've been able to communicate with people all over. We've learned a lot from them. And them from us, I'd like to think. We've never felt so connected. You know, folks have shared stories about you too. You know, the incredible things you've done. I gotta be honest, part of me still can't believe you're real. Much less that you're willing to go through hell and back just to keep us going. Anyway, sorry. You got places to be. Just know that you'll always be welcome here. Why don't you rest up before you go?
I don't want to rest up.
Good work. Order available. Please access.
That's going to the Mountaineer. We've never even seen this guy before. Antibiotic delivery. The Mountaineer in Shelter 4115's partner has suddenly fallen ill. Bring her some antibiotics from Mountain Knot City as soon as you can. Orally administered, prescribed by the doctor for the Mountain Guide, who is suffering from a form of meningitis. Alright, so this is not timed, though. Good. Non-lethal level 3. An improved version, capable of using kinematic rounds. Ammo capacity. Oh, suppressor! That's what we want. Yep. Give me that. We're gonna get rid of our non-suppressed version. I mean, suppressor is really the only thing that ever matters in a Kojima game, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, so let's carry this on our back just so we don't screw it up. Look at that baby. So now we want to get rid of our other one. Level 2. Don't need that. Yeah. It's pretty cool looking. It's got like the extra thing on the top. So we have 180 shots with that now. Oh, and you know what else we want to do is switch out the speed skeleton for the other one. We have all the skeletons right now. Okay. So we'll go to the roboticist
Order assigned.
first. Also, let's take this guy's car, because this is a long-range car. Yeah. gonna need that if we're going up the mountain.
Have a pleasant journey.
So that, I guess, is the Mountaineer, who we've never met. This is who we're going to, with the roboticist.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
CBTs. That's not good. Also, how the heck do I get down? Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to go around this. Hold it. Let it slide, let it slide. There you go. Nope, nope, nope. When it wants to slide, it'll slide. There we go. So, let's take a quick look at this. Oh. In 30 minutes, it'll be fixed. How do I... There we go. Alrighty.
I ain't the same without you, kid.
Aww. He said he's not the same without Phoebe.
Don't worry, kid.
Aww.
I'll see you soon.
Oh, Phoebe. This should be it. Oh god. This snow is not helping us right now.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Delivering cargo.
Just the man I've been waiting to see. Handled with care, I see.
Oh, that's the bot that delivered. So I wonder how much star power we got from that. No, he didn't get any. So he's still not increasing his star rating.
You're the best, Sam. I owe you. Come back anytime.
Good work.
Anything for... Nope. 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 Yeah. So just this. New motors. All new servo motors, now with dramatically improved encoders. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the Mountain Knot City anyway, so we kinda... It doesn't matter that, you know, that we're gonna carry a bunch of stuff over there. Load all these in. Didn't even make a dent. Good.
Order assigned.
We should send out the bot if he can do anything, but he's gonna have a hard time. Well, we could do 2 of these. We're trying to only send him on missions that he can get a good rating on. Anything for Mountain Knot? Distro, Doctor, Weather, Lake Knot, and then these are just other things. Okay. Oh, I wonder what happens if you go to the hot spring without BB.
Baban, baban, ban, ban, abiba, no, no.
Oh, look, you can't.
Ban, ban, ban,
There's no
ban,
BB.
ban, ban, habiba, biba, biba. Ban, 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 abiba, no, no. Baban, ban, 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 abiba, no, no. EU dana, ahahan. EU dana, ahahan. Now this is living. That's the stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Now this is living.
It looks like you'll get a like from. It must be that other Sam characters are contributing to that song, like when you do the call and response singing. And so I guess when you're done with the song, you'll get a like from each person who like participated in that song. We want to go, that's the Mountaineer, but we want to go to Mountain Knot, which is that way. fun to go down the snow in a car. It's just tough to go up it. See, like it can't even clear the... A lot of sliding.
Beginning scan. Scanning the bridges. Verifying decontaminating sewer. All clear. Welcome to Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey, Sam. Look, I'm sorry to impose on you once again, but we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Look at you, muscle man. This is way more than what one porter ought to be able to carry.
Come on. Damn. You really don't get a lot of rating from that stuff.
We're going to get through this because of you. Thank you, Sam. Good work.
So they don't have any more orders for us. They probably will once we deliver this thing. So now we're gonna take the carrier, put it on the ground. Gonna put these on it. And we're gonna walk to the next one. I don't like to drive to a new facility, so we'll put this vehicle in the garage.
Storing vehicle.
Ladies and gents, that is going to do it for Death Stranding today. Thank you everybody for joining the show. Now we are going to raid at the end of this one, so let's get ready for that. Make sure you get that raid message ready to go. We'll be jumping into somebody's stream in just a second. If you don't know the channel you're watching, it's called The Voice of Nick. On here I stream 3 times a day, 7 days a week. We play story-based games, and they're what we call ultra-blind playthroughs, which means I don't talk over story or cutscene moments, but I do request no one utilize their pre-existing knowledge of the game or franchise. Now, if you want to see more of what happens on here, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see that follower goal of 4. We're currently at 3, so we're almost there, guys. Once we get to 4, we're going to be doing a Voice of Nick voice live on stream to celebrate. And if you like the channel, you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. Subs also get the sub badge and access to chatting on the Death Stranding event streams. Thank you so much to our subscribers who continuously support this channel. It's very highly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying the premium content. Now, if you want to find some stuff outside of Twitch, you can go to youtube.com/thevoiceofnick. Every single stream that I've ever done is archived on there and organized into very nice playlists. So there's literally thousands of episodes on the YouTube channel. You can also find a few YouTube exclusive playthrough series. !YouTube in the chat as well if you want to just find it easily. You can also find the Twitch Playbook, which is a free weekly podcast I created to help you guys with your Twitch channels. That's on iTunes, Spotify, all the major podcast platforms. Now, let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Let's take a look through some of the people currently playing video games, see if we can jump into somebody's stream and say hello. Who is doing some fun stuff? We're going to scroll on through some of the people playing video games at the moment. See if we can't say howdy to one of them. How about this one here? We're gonna go say hi to. Actually, we're gonna go into this one. Let's go say hi to. Nope. Into this one, maybe. Or this one. Sometimes you just don't know. Okay, we're gonna go say hi to Bam Bam Bradley, who's currently playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Let's go say hi to Bam Bam Bradley. I'll see you guys in there. Thank you for joining the show, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow for more Death Stranding, of course. But until then, bye-bye.